You studied mechanical engineering,
Hmm.
and then you said you always wanted to be in software.
Yeah.
Why didn't you study software engineering from the get go then?
Yeah, mostly because my major was originally going to be software engineering or MIS, but it was funny when I started my freshman kind of curriculum, I didn't enjoy software engineering. Like I didn't enjoy kind of sitting and coding or anything. So that's why it was like ironic that I knew I didn't enjoy kind of like the sitting behind the computer, just coding aspect of it, but I've always loved the industry behind it. But
Okay.
I also had kind of an interest in like mechanics as well, like cars, automotives, like building things. So I decided to kind of stay that route instead of the software engineering side.
So you were, if I understand correctly, more interested in the software business
Right, right.
than the software engineering.
Exactly, exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. Okay, because that makes sense about my next question. Because you said I went to an SDR software SDR boot camp, and in my head it's like, why didn't you just go to a software boot camp?
Right.
And okay,
Yeah,
so that
yeah,
answered
yeah,
that question.
yeah, yeah, definitely. And just more context there, like again, I was always kind of I was able to understand coding pretty well. I picked it up pretty well, but I just didn't enjoy it. That wasn't something that I
Yeah.
just would pick up and say, "Let me just do a project of creating this or creating this." Like that just wasn't something
Right.
I was interested in. So yeah.
Okay. And one of the most common questions I get is, hey, if you're a sales engineer or a solution engineer in the software world, do you have to know coding? So I'm not in that world. You are. Do you have to know coding to be a good SE?
I wish there was a yes or no answer for that. It really depends on number one, the industry you're in, to the company that you're at, because the SE role is so different across every single
Yep.
company. Like you'll find some very technical SEs who are actually building these solutions. They're doing mapping to this system to where they have to know coding, and it might be a very technical company and product versus like you might have a less technical product to where you might just be there for support. You might just be there to help do deliver demos with the AE and kind of you just hand
Right.
things off to the more technical resources. So it just really depends on the company and industry.
Okay. So, and my thought towards that is one, knowing, like, being technical in the industry you're in.
Hmm.
So I'm in networking. Knowing
Right,
networking, obviously I have to know networking to be in
right,
my industry, but for software, knowing software helps.
right, right.
Right? And for the less technical roles, what I'm seeing, and I'd love your opinion, is those will get automated much easier and much faster.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we're on the
yeah,
same page.
yeah.
So basically, learn some form of coding, right? Or learn some form of technology. Doesn't matter what it
Right,
is. So that
right,
okay,
right. Exactly. Have that exposure to everything basically, and you'll be able to kind of find your path
okay.
there.